Hey guys, what's up? So this is our rabbit. His name is Food, aka Bunny Jumps. Oh, he's a little bit nervous. Boop, boop you on the nose. Okay, and this is our guinea pig. His name is Chocolate, aka Snack, because I like to call him Snack. And they both need their cages cleaned. So I do this about every 3 to 5 days. Just because both these cages are in my living room and I don't want my living room to smell like rabbit and guinea pigs. So every 3 to 5 days we clean out these cages, and Jaden helps me by wrangling the animals, so I'll show you that in a second. Oh, Bunny Jumps does not want to come out of his cage. Come on, Food. Okay, so this is Food, and while I'm cleaning the cage, we have a playpen, and Jaden hangs out in the playpen with whatever animal is out at the time. And the dog tries to get into the playpen all of the time. That's our dog. Her name is Everest. She's not very bright, but that's okay. We still love her. So Jaden hangs out in the cage with the rabbit and then with the guinea pig when I'm onto that cage. So first things first, grab a trash can, grab a glove, try to wrangle the dog at the same time. And all of this goes into the trash. And it's a very awkward situation to have to hold this thing up and also get everything into the trash, but I managed to do it somehow. So we get that all out, and then we go and shove this down because I gotta put more trash in it. This is why Force Flex trash bags are important, people. Force Flex. Anywho, so then we're gonna go grab some more fluff. And this is just dye-free critter care. Sometimes I use the Katie brand stuff. It just depends on what is on sale. We put that in there. We spread it around, even though Food's gonna put it wherever he wants it anyways. And then we put this back in the cage. And this thing is a little bit awkward, but I really love this cage because it's on wheels. I think I got it on Amazon or PetSmart. No, I got it on PetSmart.com. It was on sale. It was on sale. Anywho, so then sweeping. We have to sweep up the mess that I made because OCD. Hi. I have OCD and everything has to be 100% clean all the time. So then we put the hide back in there, and then this gets shoved back over into its spot over here. And it's actually really easy to push this thing around, which is why I love it. It's also why I hate carpet. I don't have any carpet in my house because I hate carpet. It's just too hard to clean. Again, OCD. So we sweep that up. It goes in a trash can. And then we put the food back in the cage. And we give him some head scratches before we do that. The dog would really like to play with the rabbit. The dog plays too rough, so the dog can't play with the rabbit. So in you go, Bunny Jumps. Enjoy your happy, clean cage. And you'll know your rabbit is happy if it does happy bunny jumps. We call them popcorns in my house, because that's what Jaden likes to call it. But when a rabbit or a guinea pig or something is really happy, it'll jump, like do a little crazy happy jump. So the first thing Food usually does is realize that everything's clean, and then he goes in his house, and then he kicks all the bedding out of his house because he doesn't want that in there. But if I don't put it in there, he'll kick all the bedding into his house, so he really just doesn't know what he wants. But he seems to be pretty happy with his cage, so he's gonna do happy bunny jumps and kick everything around. And probably kick it out of the cage. He likes to run circles in the cage and kick the fluff out, and I have to sweep every day. Not that I wouldn't sweep every day anyway, but that's okay. Thanks, Bunny Jumps. So once we get Bunny Jumps done, we move on to the guinea pig. And the guinea pig is actually shoved beside my desk. And Jaden was playing over there yesterday, so she moved my desk a little bit, so I have to move it back to get the cage out, because it's a perfect fit right there next to the crab tank. By the way, that tank right there is where I have the vampire crab babies that are growing out that were born at Aquatic Arts. So to start with the guinea pig cage, it's a little bit different. The guinea pig doesn't like all the fluff and stuff because it gets in its eyes and It just doesn't like all that, so we have fleece pads that go in the guinea pig cage, and I have a bunch of them that I rotate around. They go through the washing machine. So first thing I gotta do is I gotta get this guinea pig out of here. So come here, chocolate. Little chocolate snack. We got chocolate at a reptile expo. I took Jane to a reptile expo and she picked out a guinea pig. Of course she did. Okay, so we get as much of the junk off of these as we can because we don't want it going through the washer. And then we pick up the other one, and there'll be a lot of like Timothy grass all over this because the guinea pig loves Timothy grass, so I like to brush that off so it doesn't end up in my washing machine, because that's no fun in your washing machine. And then here, we're gonna have a little cameo from Chocolate and Jaden.
So, no. Dang it, I think you just peed on me. Oh my god. Pig.
And that's my life, folks. There you go. That's how it goes. Alright, so we pull the bottom tray out of this, and both these cages are the same. They're just, one's a smaller version of the other one, so super easy to clean. The fronts of them open up, the tops of them open up. Super good for kids that want to get their hands in there. So we get all this junk out of here. And then this one, instead of, because those pads aren't super absorbent, I usually clean this cage every like 2 days, either every other day or every 2 days. And then instead of just putting the pads back in there on this one, I actually take this one into the kitchen and I wash the whole thing out with soap and water. Now I do that with the rabbit bin too, but not every single time I do it. It's like a once a month thing for the rabbit because that bedding is really absorbent, pulls everything out of there, but the fleece pads, not so much. And then we have to make a stop real quick because the princess prefers her critter wrangling area to have a roof of unicorns on it, so when that gets messed up we have to fix it. So we'll fix that, make sure everybody's happy over there. Dog's still trying to eat the guinea pig, so everything's good. Take this into the kitchen and we are going to wash it in the sink. I have a special scratch pad that I use for this that obviously doesn't get used on anything else. I just use regular Dawn dish soap, so I'll set you guys right here and then I will show you. Basically I run hot water and get my little scrubby pad and my Dawn dish soap, a little squirt, run some water in there and start scrubbing. And it's just a lot of scrubbing because I want to make sure that there's nothing in there and it's all clean. Anyway, not to bore you, we'll fast forward. Through the power of YouTube, it is all scrubbed. And then we move on to the rinse phase. Now, if you've ever played that game with the ball where you're trying to get the ball in the hole on a flat thing, if you know what I'm talking about, that's pretty much what I'm doing with this water, is I run it all over the whole thing and then dump it out, and I do that about 8 times. But I won't bore you with all that, so yeah, rinsing. We rinse all of the soap out because we don't want that for our guinea pig. Rinsing. Not 8 times. Here, I'm done. Okay. So then we dry it, and then we put the new clean fleece pads in there, and these have like a little pouch at the bottom of them that the guinea pig can get into, and that's all velcroed in there. Sometimes I have to replace the velcro, but that's okay. We take this in here, and then we pick up the guinea pig. Excuse me, ma'am, can I have this guinea pig? Yes, okay, thank you. Not for you, dog. That's not a snack for you. Alright, so there's snack, or chocolate, whatever you want to call him. Dog's still trying to eat him. And he's like, okay, everything's clean now. That's wonderful. We slide him back in to his cage. And then we lock it so that it can't come out. The dog. Move, dog. Okay, so you can stare at the dog butt while I put everything else back in there. So I've got another piece of fleece that I put over the top of this hide, and then we pop that hide back in there. Make sure it's nice and sturdy. And then we're gonna take the chew hide. So this is just a hide that he can chew on because guinea pigs have to chew. And the food. And we close it up. Oh no, wait, Timothy grass. I don't want to get screamed at later by the guinea pig. The guinea pig will sound like a siren if you don't give it some grass and you make any kind of crinkly bag noise in my house. It's like an alarm going off. So, put some grass in there, and that will help. And then you get happy guinea pig jumps, because guinea pigs are happy when their cage is clean. So there's some guinea pig popcorns for you. And then we will shove this cage back into its hole over here by my desk. Right there. And then all of these blankets that are in this bag, so that's like an extra large dog pee pad that I have that I can put down so that the animals can play, and some more fleece stuff. And then we got to deal with the trash. So we tie up the trash bag and we put the trash in the trash can outside. Do you guys do this? Is adulting fun? Let me know in the comments. It's not. I hate it, but I gotta do it. Okay, back up, dog. Alright, we got one more cage to deal with, and that's this one. She's still caged. So we gotta take this blanket off here. That's gonna go in the washing machine. And so we'll throw that over there. And then we will uncage the princess. There she goes. Thanks for your help there, princess. So we put that cage back up. She's gonna play with the camera while I go get the cleaner.
If this video is over, it's bye.
Okay. So then, because of OCD, and in case anybody peed or had anything on their feet, I'm gonna take this cleaner that I've got for like pet stuff, and I'm gonna clean the floor where the cage was. And that makes sure that everything in my house stays clean. So that's how I clean the rabbit cage and the guinea pig cage every 3 days. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what kind of furry friends you guys keep other than aquariums down in the comments. And don't forget to live your best life. Later, guys.